Now, now, what you say happened? She wanted to invite her boyfriend.
Yeah, she wanted to invite her motherfucking boyfriend. Her boyfriend, like a little 30-year-old nigga, man. So I'm like, I hit her on FaceTime. She was down at the Brewsters or some shit with with her friends and shit. And this is the day of the premiere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking she coming, bro. She like, yeah, I'm coming. All right.
The day of it, you talked to her.
The day of on FaceTime, dude, on my son. Dog, I ain't gonna put that on. Yeah, listen on FaceTime, bro. Listen. So I get there, man, dog. Listen, I had a girl drive all the way from motherfucking Minnesota, dog. Listen to me, dude. I paid for this girl to come all the way from Minnesota, dog. Little chick I be talking to, you know what I'm saying? I was kicking it with. Made this motherfucker drive all the way to Minnesota. She was my date to the motherfucking premiere, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how crazy that shit was. Like, you know what I'm saying? And my mama gonna say some more bullshit like, hey, my mama gonna say, what you want to pay the prostitute or some shit? I'm like, no, I just paid for her to fucking drive out here. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, oh, you ain't buy me no flowers, whoop-de-whoop. I told you, she told me one time, Demetrius Holloway used to buy me flowers Demetrius used to buy me flowers all the time. Yeah, man, she be saying some crazy shit to me, bro. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
why you didn't get you got the girl some flowers, you ain't get your mother some?
It's a whole different. Yeah, I had bought my mama some flowers when I got her. I got her a manicure and a pedicure. I had my homegirl come to her crib, come to her. We sitting up here smoking this shit. I sit up there with her the whole time while she got her hands and her feet done. This was her first manicure pedicure since she came home. Like, this bum ass nigga ain't even did that shit, bro. I bought her some flowers that day, bro. And the nigga she like, yeah, Anthony mad because he thinks some nigga bought me them flowers and some shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't never bought my mom. Nigga, that was my first time ever buying my mama some motherfucking flowers, dog. My whole fucking life, dude. And she gonna sit up here and say, Demetrius bought me some flowers, used to buy me flowers all the time. In front of my home, in front of you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, I had doing her nails and shit, bro.
So
Weird shit. We sit smoking and everything together.
That rubbed you the wrong way?
Man, I just was like, and then so 2 days after that, after the we we kicking it, I called her. I'm just saying what's up. I'm telling her like shit. She wanted to do a YouTube channel. I'm telling her like I know how to shoot, I know how to edit, I know how to do. I can do your merch. I made her some merch, made her some Maserati Rick merch. I gave her my rolling tray, gave her a couple t-shirts and like a hoodie and shit. And she had like a little room set up with her lights, and she was gonna be doing her YouTube and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling her, and she gonna tell me, "Oh yeah, your shit successful. You ain't made no money off your shit." Yeah, she really told me that. Like, you ain't made no money off that shit. You not successful. And like, yeah, she really told me that shit, bro. Like, what? I see we can't even do business together because she was downplaying everything I was saying, bro. And this was, now mind you, this was after Bootsy came. She just was downplaying every fucking thing I was coming with, bro. Everything, honing that shit. Like,
did you tell her that's how you was seeing it? Did you say something to her? Did you
she
address
didn't
it
want to hear
then?
that shit. She didn't want that shit. We ended up hanging up, and then that was around July, and then, like I said, September was the motherfucking premiere. So mind you, from September, I think her birthday in August 21st. So I think I caught her on her birthday. We wasn't even, I couldn't even go to the dinner. It was like all girls, no niggas allowed. We wasn't even allowed to go, you know what I'm saying, on some shit like that. And her and Crystal got into it. She put Crystal out the motherfucking car on the way to the airport. You know what I'm saying? My mom.
Mm-hmm. So y'all,
yeah, they got into it over her boyfriend, some boyfriend shit.
So she got into she had issues with all y'all about this guy.
about the guy.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Rachel can get on here too. Rachel get on here. Tell her why y'all got into it. She think Rachel stole money from her GoFundMe. And
But
yeah,
you talk,
Tracy, and I ain't even trying to put her on blast, but tell the motherfucking truth, bro. Cause that shit pissing me off at this point, bro. Like, cause everybody there, like, all my life, bro. Yeah, that's my mom. It's been a high respect. We put her on the pedestal. That's Tracy, hold it down. But at the end of the day, bro, she pretty, she light skinned and very manipulative. She got her ways. Everybody got two sides, bro. And everybody motivated by different shit. Her motivation is some other shit, like
but at the end of the
narcissist.
day,
You know what I'm saying? It's some weird shit, bro. I can't explain it. I don't get it. I'm
but
not
I'm
about to
saying
try to.
at the end of the
It's,
day, you can't
it could,
find no way to work things out with
no,
your
listen,
mother.
I don't want to talk. We can talk about it, but it's like it's certain shit that you just said to me. It's just certain shit. It ain't no coming back from that shit with me. I'm just one of them type of people. And I didn't keep trying and trying and trying. Motherfucker, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, dog. Since we talking about it, bro. When she did that shit to me, nigga, I was physically sick for days, about 2 weeks straight. I couldn't even eat. Nigga, I wanted to fucking kill myself, bro. Since we talking about it, Tracy Cowan, nigga, she broke my motherfucking heart. That's how I felt, cuz. For real, bro. Like, what the fuck I do to you, dog? What the fuck?
Now this was when
What the
she
fuck did I do to you?
this was
Nothing, bro. The
this was
fuck
she
on with that bullshit, bro?
now when was this nephew?
This
What
was
issue?
just last year,
When she did
not a
what?
year ago, around October, bro. October,
No,
September.
no, I'm trying to ask you what incident you speaking of. What was the incident?
The conversation.
Yeah, what was that? That ticked you off. That
I had Demetrius Holloway up there,
oh, okay.
your
That's
name,
when
your
she
name,
did that.
bitch.
Oh, okay. That's when she
Yeah,
did
she
that.
was sitting in a motherfucking car that white boy Rick bought for her.
Okay. So what about we go get back to the Diamond District? You know what I'm saying? I don't want
Diamond
to
girl.
Diamond Girl. That's what the name of Diamond Girls. I don't want to keep you going that route. I want to bring you down. You feel me? Um, Diamond Girls. How did you feel doing that though? Because you say you did play that role in that movie, and you had the lead role, didn't you?
Lead role. So originally, like I said, it was a stage play, bro. So this is different from on screen. You right there. Uh, the whole shit is one take. You know what I'm saying? So I was in the play first, which was a whole different experience from you could do different takes in the movie. So man, that was my first time doing some shit like that, bro. Like I shit, man. I'm shit. I think, man, shout out to Joe Smith, Kamal, bro, King West, dog, motherfucking my homie Rob Jackson, dog, everybody, bro. It's a couple people that was like that's been doing this shit and they, just during rehearsal, they were just coaching me and I guess I've been rapping too a long time, so it was easy for me to remember lines. I've been doing music and write music and record music since 2005, so I always could remember my lines, and it was kind of easy for me to, as far as that aspect of it. But man, that shit was fun because I don't. That's not my character for real. That's not me. But it was the fact that I had to play that character. It was it was fun because I had to go watch Old Dog on Menace, Rico, Paid in Full, um, DMX on Belly,
Also, tell us a little bit
uh,
about your characters. So your characters like all of them rolled up in one.
Rolled Up in One. He was the muscle. Tino was the muscle. And then the other character was shout out to Dewan Ford, Carlos, and then Mike. Shout out to Zoe. You know what I'm saying? Lorenzo, you feel me? He played Mike. And then so we played the brotherhood. We played the boyfriends of these diamond girls. And the diamond girls, not the story is really based on them, but it focuses on us because the shit that we was doing was affecting them. And I mean the movie Diamond Girls on Tubi, but I'll give a spoiler alert. So my character Tino, my girl get kidnapped. Soon as you know what I'm saying, come on, damn near she get kidnapped. You feel me? We had to get her back. Whoopty whoopty whoop. It was some shit like that. So we come on already with some shit popping up. So, but that's what happens when you the girlfriend of this type of guy. You know what I'm saying? You could get kidnapped, you could get picked up by the police, you could get whatever, however, you know what I'm saying? So that was this scenario that happened with Tino and his girl. They got her back, and then man, y'all gotta go see Diamond Girls. I ain't gonna get a motherfucking movie away.
That is, that's what's up.
Yeah, y'all. Go see Diamond Girls on Tubi, bro. Yeah, I don't want to give it away, but it was that's just a scenario like of what could happen and of a cause and effect situation that associated with this street life or a guy that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It could happen. There's levels to that shit.
Right. Now you said that ain't your the character you was playing. That ain't your type of character. That ain't you in real life. So how did you get yourself to play that character? What made you take that role anyway? If it was opposite of you.
So you know what's crazy, bro? Like I remember asking Joe, like, bro, what the hell? Because I had, like I said, I got locks now. I had braids at the time. This 2017, so I had braids. So I guess it was a certain look, you know what I'm saying, that he wanted the character to have. He already had a vision and a look for the character or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So my hair really got me. Even the other movie I did, Cain and Abel, the specific role I played the character Chance. Like I had the locks. It was just the hair. It just gave a different type of mystique or look or vibe or whatever persona to the character, to the role. It added to the role, I would say. And it was just like more effective on screen and shit like that, I guess. Or it just came across different as the character, like Old Dog and Menace. The motherfucker had hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that added a little bit more character to his character, added something extra to this motherfucking character. So I guess it played a little part in it. But that role he was like the hitman, the muscle. I'ma say because the original Tino was more turned up because it was on stage, so I had to be more loud, more like bigger, I would say. You know what I mean? Like DMX, nigga, I'm smoking weed, speeding. I was that on stage. That was the more Tino on stage as opposed to Tino on film, on screen was more so you know I kill you, right? Like chill, subtle kill, like, you know what I'm saying? One of them type of niggas. But he the muscle still. Still was like cool, but he wasn't as loud and just rah rah. He was for a minute. He still was the hot head, but he wasn't. He still was a little, you know, I had a couple of little comedy little jokes in there. Like, you know, I popped the DoorDash nigga too, like, you feel me? On Diamond Girls.
Okay.
So it was different. I had to like kind of change the character up from stage to the but it was pretty much along the same, you know, getting into the role. Like, yeah, that shit, it was a good exercise just learning how to develop a character for real.
Now
Cause
when
they
you
gonna
come,
give you a character breakdown. I got a character breakdown, like, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of just build on that and add on to, you know, you kind of put your own little twist. Like certain lines I say it like this, or you feel me, on some shit like that. But yeah, overall, bro, that shit was dope. Like Tino, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
was you coached to change it up from the stage to the camera, or did you learn that from experience yourself?
definitely was some coaching. Cause I was like Kamal, shout out to Kamal and Joe and just really everybody, cause my character, bro, he was the problem. He was, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit was happening because of Tino. You feel me? A lot of shit in the movie was on some shit. So like I had the most lines in the movie type shit, bro. I had 124 lines in the movie. I had the most lines. Um, just shit like that. Just I had to show different emotion. I had a laughing moment. I had a crying moment. I had a daddy daughter moment. Even the play was even crazier because I think
So you was
the
able to show
play,
your versatility.
man, yeah, it was real versatile in the play because the play I had like a piece where I was talking to God in the play. Like I had a solo little monologue where God, you feel me? It was some shit like that. You know what I'm
So
saying? And if I didn't do that in the movie, it fit. It was perfect for the play. Like it kind of showed Tino, like, damn, this motherfucker, he really,
the
you
hitman
know,
showing he had a heart. He had
yeah,
spiritual
he had a
side.
daddy daughter moment. He had a daddy daughter moment. His daughter, like, Dad, I had a dream that you would die and whooped, and it was one of them. He was talking to the daughter. You feel me? It was one of them.
Oh
And
yeah, y'all got to get out and
so
see that. Tell them again
yeah,
about
y'all
that.
got to see Diamond Girl show. It showed a human being basically, like how they had to show all the different aspects of Frank Lucas. They show him how he was with his mom, with the girl, with his brothers, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Different relationships and shit. So yeah, man, that shit was cool. That shit was cool.
Now, what did you what did you find playing that role and being a child victim of a mother and father that was victims to the game, with your father being murdered to the game, and your mother going to do almost 20 years of your life in the penitentiary due to being in the game. So how was that playing that role? And you played, it sounded like you played a major role in this movie. So how was that doing that? What mind frame was you in? Like after they said cut, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't just like you shut Tino off. So how was your mind frame going through that? You know what I'm saying? Being from that real life, you ain't really acting. You from that. You know what I'm saying? So how was it?
Um, shit. It was. I'm gonna say in the moment shooting the scenes, I kind of was just in the scene. I wasn't thinking about, you know what I'm saying, because I did it before in the play. So I guess I'm okay. All right, I know the real. So when I had to get angry and get mad and shit, that took a lot of energy out of me because it take a lot for me to get mad. That was the most difficult part. I probably was channeling anger. I had to get mad for real about some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just thought about some shit that made me fucking mad. I was thinking about a bunch of shit. My brother, all type of shit. It was a bunch of emotion combined that just made me fucking mad. It was, and I just was, but I didn't. I saved it for the screen for when I needed it. I didn't waste it in rehearsals and shit like that either. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted the emotion to translate across the right way on screen. You know, like when this girl got kidnapped and shit like that, I had to really get mad. Like I'm on the phone, like all type of shit. Then I had to switch from that getting mad, and then we back to the crib. We get the girl back. I'm kicking it with my mans and them. I'm cool with them. Then I gotta go upstairs and console my girl. I'm going through all these different emotions in like two scenes, really. You feel me? It's an up and down, you know what I'm saying? And then like I got the moment with my daughter. So it's be like I was more so I was drinking, I was taking shots. Fuck it. I was taking shots on set, dog. When I had to get mad and shit, it was a bar scene. So sometimes we had to do shots. I'll just get a real shot sometimes it'll be like the fake shit. But to get mad and get turned up real quick, I was doing some shots, you know what I'm saying? Some Hennessy or something to
Nothing.
get me in that zone because I couldn't do it just me. You know what I'm saying?
Now look how you just changed. You changed all them different emotions. Not, I mean to cut you off, but you changed all them different emotions for different scenes of that movie, right? And
Right.
you exercise control, right? Do you feel you your acting came out good in that movie because you done seen it? Now you already seen the premiere. So how you think you did with changing up the different emotions that you was going through in that film? How you think you did in that?
Um, and I'm a tough ass critic on myself. Everybody like, but it's certain shit that I
No,
feel
I said
like
how you feel you did.
how I feel.
How you
Nah, I mean,
feel.
I like it. I like the result. I like the outcome. It's dope. I fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel good
Okay.
about it.
Now
It's
you
just I don't want to play a role like that again for real, like that though. You know what I'm saying? It's like uh I don't want to get typecast playing those type of roles either.
stereotype. Okay.
Yeah, stereotype. I mean, yeah, typecast, stereotype. Um, yeah. It was
Now,
cool. It was cool for that because it, like I said, I played Tino in the play, so it just made sense. Damn, the movie, it was perfect. But
right.
as far as I like that role because shit, and I'm gonna say this: playing one of those roles not that hard, but it takes a certain type of person to like Tupac played the bishop. Like you got your villains and shit, or your certain characters that you know what I'm saying? And it be some about them that be like, damn, okay, shit, the way motherfucking Denzel was in Training Day, bro. What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker was crazy in that
No,
motherfucker. You
but
know what I'm saying?
okay, but
It's
I'm gonna
something
go
about
back to
those type of
you.
characters. It's something about the bad guy. Like everybody know the good guy. All right, this motherfucker has got the, but the bad guy, them the motherfuckers you remember. You feel me? Like for instance, all right. Shout out to Renika McQueen, Cain and Abel. My character Chance and Cain and Abel. Man, listen, I remember going to the premiere and this lady walked up to me was like, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, hey, bro. Because my character, this nigga wasn't shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Now
That nigga was
look,
out cold. Tens was out cold. Like, damn, what the fuck?
now,
Straight up.
now listen to how you deal with the acting side of your life, how you changed up and you dealt with all that with control, with self-control, right? Now we go into real life. Why can't you try to apply that same self-control or switching the roles up from emotional dealing when it comes to dealing with your mother? Because it's like when we get to dealing with your mother, that's why I switched up on you. When we get to dealing with your mother, it's like you have tunnel vision, you be in one line, right? But then hold on, let me finish. Then when we get to talking about the acting, I brought you back down with the acting, talking about the acting, and you was cool, you was in your zone, and you even told me how you used different parts of them acting roles really was parts of your own life. You went through emotional. He went through having emotional time with his daughter. He went through having emotional time with Guy. Went through dealing with guys who kidnap his girl. You feel me? And you dealt with that with self control, with the good and the bad. You feel me? You still applied thought into how to handle it. So I was saying, why don't you try to use that same mind frame when it comes to dealing with your mother instead of just tunnel vision of all she did wrong, whereas you could switch on, it's a time and place for this, and have understanding where she did wrong, but we gonna move forth with this. You know what I'm saying? Switch up the mode, not just have one gear for your mama. It's like you got one gear for her, but you showed me you got different gears for different things that still apply to your emotions. You feel me? So once you try to have more self-control and more patience in that lane, you feel me? If I'm making any sense. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, tried that. I've been patient.
No, but you
19
see,
years she been
listen,
in
listen.
prison.
Right, listen, but when acting, listen, when you act, you keep trying, don't you? Until you get it right.
Yeah.
So you
Um,
so now that's acting. We talking about
here's here's why I don't. Here's why.
Mm-hmm.
There's no energy exchange in our relationship. It's no the dynamics of me and her relationship.
No, we gonna
I
tell
don't
you.
get nothing but bad energy feedback from her, from everything. You see what I'm saying? If I'm talking about something that I didn't did, accomplished or whatever that I'm into, it's never to her liking or her standards of success, because she measures success in money.
Okay, now stop
Not,
right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. We want to go back to you though. We want.
yeah, I know. I'm telling you, I'm
Listen.
breaking it down. So when I'm sharing, when I'm trying to build with her in that patience and talking to her and community, hey, let's build. And I've done that face to face. This is why I'm telling you, the exchange of energy and she's not genuine with me like I'm genuine with her. I
Now,
come to her. Listen, she's never. It's a power struggle, bro. So it's like, I'm showing you I love you. You not giving me that shit back. I'm not about to go through this with you. It's not in my character to do that with nobody. And I always been like that. I've been like that with her my whole life. This has
right
been
now,
a thing.
pause. Let me say this. Right, you right
So
there. Let me say
yeah,
this while you right there, because you would go when you say hurt energy. See, you can't look for yourself in others. You feel me? Saying, let me finish, let me finish. You got to hear me out. You got to hear me out. You got to listen. You got to listen. Because she don't react how you feel she should react. You have a problem with that. That's what you're saying. But this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. We can't look for ourselves in others, meaning we can't expect person to handle and react to things how we want them to. Like she only could control herself. She can't control you like you only could control yourself. So that's why I was getting back to your acting. When you acting, you go through all these different emotions with control. You see what I'm saying? How you told me that your character went through this, your character went through that, went through that, and boom, you dealt with that. You applied your acting skills and your emotions into that character to get the job done, and you said you did a good job with it. You have to say so yourself, and they compliments. So what I'm saying with real life, you can't expect you want her to react how you want her to react. When Tracy only could be Tracy and Rick only could be Rick. But what you got to do is start accepting her for who she is, not who you want her to be, and not who she used to be, because she been gone 18 years. Listen, she been gone 18 years. You ain't been around her. Y'all don't know each other no more in reality. You only know the old her and you ain't let that go yet. You feel me? And
and
maybe, listen, let me finish. And maybe she's still holding on to how you used to be. I ain't putting it all on you. You feel me? But I'm talking to you because I'm saying you only can control you, Rick. You feel me? You can't change Tracy. Tracy got to see it's a time for change. But what I'm saying, you still can love your mother for being your mother. Listen, just listen. Because the thing is, you affecting you on what you doing. No matter what Tracy doing, you ain't justified for doing two wrongs don't make it right. So if you doing wrong too, you wrong. You see what I'm saying? You can't say, "Oh, I'm only doing it because this is how she been." That don't make it right. That's why they say two wrongs don't make it right. Feel me? You still supposed to do what you supposed to do as a son to his mother. No matter, listen, no matter if you feel she earned the respect or none of that, she's still your mother. At the end of the day, Rick, I ain't saying she the best mother or none of that. I'm just saying the title she got, she birthed you, that's your mother. No,
that's it.
know
And
what I'm
can
saying?
we get?
So,
I can
so,
leave.
so
I'm
listen.
fine. Listen. Here's the thing with that. I get all that, bro. Listen. Everybody's relationship with their mama is not perfect. I got friends that then lost their mom, and their mama been on drugs their whole life, bro, and they lost their mom, and you feel me, shit like that, and it be weird shit. It's a lot of shit with the mother and son shit, but everybody's situation is different, but let's just hold people accountable just right there. Okay, parent, she had me. One, I didn't choose to be here. Let's, okay. I was born at 5.5 months. I weighed 2 pounds, 3 ounces. She didn't even know she was motherfucking pregnant.
Everybody that
So
have kids don't mean they know how to be a parent.
so that's why I said we're gonna start there with her as a parent. She was already a parent first. She had 2 kids before she had me. But that don't mean she was a parent to them. You feel me? She just had she just had them. So, okay, she had Pam was more of a mother, and Grandma Betty was more
Pam,
of a.
listen, because Pam is Pam and Tracy is Tracy. Rick,
They all
people,
different. But what I got from my mother was negative, bad energy. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm able to understand what that shit was, I just wasn't even fucking thinking about it for real as a kid. Like, listen, it's just been certain little just situations, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Hold
That
on, let
I
me
can
stop
just
it, Rick.
remember.
Hold on, Rick. Let me stop it.